You made a great decision to enroll in cloud-based e-prescribing with Aesthetic Record. In this video, I'll walk you through the easy process of enrolling your practice and your providers. Let's get started. The first step is to enroll your practice. We recommend that an administrator do this for you. This admin can be either a support agent or a prescriber. Go to your settings wheel in the top right-hand corner. Now in your settings menu, click Enroll. Depending on who is enrolling your practice, you'll choose either a prescriber or a support agent. We're going to click on prescriber for this case. And now we need to choose our plan. You have 4 total variables to choose from. First, you must decide if you want to enroll in EPCS, where you can prescribe controlled substances, or non-EPCS, where you can prescribe everything but controlled substances. Once you decide that, you need to choose between a 6-month plan or an annual plan. You save 10% when you choose an annual plan, but regardless of which one you choose, your subscription plan will always come with a $25 ID Me token, which covers the use of your identity token for 1 year. Once you choose your plan, click to enroll. Based on the plan, you'll add your email, NPI, and DEA numbers. When you click to confirm, this will charge the credit card on file at Aesthetic Record immediately. And you will then receive an email invitation to go ahead and complete your sign up. Now, let's open the email invitation and complete the steps. Please note the first person who is invited must complete all steps in order to enroll the practice. Until this is done, no additional prescribers or support agents can be added. The first step is to enroll at Scripture by adding your demographic information and setting your password. You'll not need this password ever again. You will only access this portal through your AR platform. Now add your license and prescriber numbers. Please note, if you want to enroll in EPCS, you must include a DEA number. Without it, you cannot complete enrollment. However, if you do not want to enroll in EPCS, be sure to leave the DEA number blank. Once you hit save, the system will ask you a couple of times to ensure you meant to skip the DEA number. Last step is to sign the end user licensure agreements. Once you've completed all the enrollment steps at Scripture, next you'll need to complete your ID Me ID proofing process. It's important to note that this must be done by the person who's actually enrolling. Much like when you access your credit score online or must virtually confirm your ID, you're going to have to answer a series of questions that only you will know. Things like an old college address, the bank in which your car is financed, and more. You'll also be required to submit a photo ID of yourself, and if they cannot verify you automatically, you can join them via webcam, or they can verify you in person. I've already done this process, so I'm going to go ahead and just log in since my ID Me is interoperable. That means if you've already done this with another service, it works here too. Once you complete the ID Me process, you'll see a success screen. Click here and you can go back to your Aesthetic Record platform. Now that you've enrolled the practice, you can easily add other users. Go back to your settings wheel and back to the left-hand menu. Now your e-prescribing button says 2 options. You can either add a prescriber or a support user. You must have at least 1 support user on your account in order for the prescriber to actually prescribe. So the first thing you'll want to do once you've enrolled that prescriber is to go here to add support users and add your first support agent. You get 5 free agents per prescriber. You can also access the admin panel from here as well. You'll see a notation here to add an external user. In the event you're a solo practice and do not have an AR teammate to add, you can add an external person who'll be able to log into your ePrescribe portal and confirm your identity. They will not have access to your AR or your patient charts. If you have an AR teammate you'd like to use, you can find them here in the drop-down. Select the person, hit to confirm enrollment, and they'll be sent an invitation. Once they get the invite, they'll be prompted to enroll and confirm the first prescriber's identity. At that time, the account is fully set up and the prescriber is able to start prescribing. Now let's add another prescriber. In this same e-prescribing menu, you see an option to add a prescriber. Once again, you'll want to choose between your 4 options. Do you want EPCS or non-EPCS? And once you decide that, do you want to enroll for 6 months or for 1 year? You'll follow the same steps you followed before. From this menu where you added prescribers, you can also see active prescribers, inactive prescribers, and invitations that have been sent and not accepted. If someone leaves your practice, you can go to your active list and inactivate them immediately. This works the same way for support users. Now that you've enrolled your practice, it's time to start e-prescribing. Check out our next video to learn more about how to create and send prescriptions with Aesthetic Record.